So you're thinking about becoming an automotive technician. What do you need to do to become one? Used to be you could walk into your local full service station, whatever, and ask. And you could get a job sweeping floors and eventually changing oil and eventually swapping out transmissions. But those days are a part of the past for a lot of reasons, mostly because of the technology. It requires a certain amount of savvy and a certain amount of knowledge just to do a brake job in some cases. In my opinion, and at least what I did, technical school or college equivalent is your best bet. And I say this for two reasons. The first reason is because you're going to get real information. It should be competent instruction, that kind of thing. I have no specific school I'm trying to endorse. I'm just saying that some automotive program is better than no automotive program. The program that I went to lasted about 18 months and has served me extremely well. I even went so far as to, before I even got into school, to go to the library and read every book that I could on auto repair and how it all worked out. Of course, they were all 20 years out of date, and that was 20 years ago. It gave me some idea of the automotive business and how it all worked. These days, employers of automotive technicians are, for the most part, looking for competency and the validation that you would get from going to a technical school gives them that assurance that yes, you are indeed an automotive technician. There are some technicians out there that don't possess a whole lot of knowledge, but have some tools and a willingness to do this, and in some cases I've seen them do more harm than good. Conversely, I went to the other side of the spectrum. I studied and learned everything I could about this and all the ins and outs and everything, and when I got my first real job, I found out that, I had a lot of stuff in my head that was useful, but I didn't have any experience. So experience, as far as this goes, plays a huge part in becoming a technician. You can learn all the principles and theories and stuff that you want, but at the end of the day, if you can't turn a wrench, you can't turn a wrench. Become an automotive engineer if that's you. And I'm not saying all automotive engineers don't turn wrenches, because a lot of them do. What I'm saying is that you might be better suited not turning wrenches and doing something else that's related to that. If you want to be an automotive technician, I would strongly recommend that you do what you can to get whatever ASE certifications you can get. There are 8 different certifications for the basic automotive section. There are others that involve diesel and also engine performance and emissions that are above and beyond what the core 8 are. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but once you pass all 8 certifications, there's certifications in brakes, there's certifications in engine, there's certifications in engine performance, HVAC, suspension, manual transmission, automatic transmission. I'm forgetting something. Someone will remind me, I'm sure. If you get even one of those certifications, even if you just got certified in brakes and you went to a brake shop, you're worth more to them because they can put a sign on the door that says that their technicians are ASE certified. ASE, the Automotive Service Society of Engineers, are the people who actually, back in the day, decided to sit down and create a standard for automotive technicians. Before that, it was anybody's guess. You had no credentials, you had no anything to say that you were competent at what you were doing. Whereas ASE has come along and created a standard. So if nothing else, ASE has created a standard and they've been good for that. One of the things about going to a technical school is many times your time in a technical school counts towards those ASE certifications. Yes, there are 8 multiple choice tests that you take or 8 different multiple choice tests that you take in order to attain ASE certification. However, the requirement for ASE is that you have 2 years of real world experience that you can prove to go along with that test. So you can pass the test, but you won't get ASE certified until you've got a certain amount of tenure. And what they do in order to verify that tenure is they want to make sure that you've worked in the automotive world for at least 2 years. Technical colleges, I went to an 18-month program. They gave me 1 year towards that, so all I had to do after I got out of my technical college was to work in the field for a year, and then I got my actual ASE certifications. Here's my card right here. And if you pass all 8, you get certification, which is, you get the certification which is Master Technician. And it is engine repair, automatic transmission, manual drivetrain and axles, suspension and steering, brakes, electrical, that's the one I forgot, and heating and air conditioning and engine performance. And I am good till December of next year, which means I'm going to have to take these tests again. Every 5 years you need to get recertified. In order to get HVAC certified, you'll need one of these. And you need to take a test and prove that you understand how to handle refrigerants. I've had a lot of requests in the not too distant past from people saying, oh yeah, I just charged up my AC system and it's not working. I can't tell you how this burns my biscuits. That's not how you go about it. I will cover AC in the future. I'll cover a lot of things. In fact, you guys are definitely going to keep me busy, and I definitely appreciate you watching. But the long and the short of becoming an automotive technician is pretty much that. In summary, go to school, find a technical program, get your ASE certifications, do those things, and you may not have to look for a job. I didn't. I got out of school, and within 4 hours I had my choice of several jobs because I had passed my ASEs. I just hadn't had the experience requirement met yet, so anybody that would hire me was going to get a ready-made ASE certified technician. I didn't think I became a master technician until like a couple of years after, but past couple times, the recertification tests for ASE are much easier in my opinion than the initial certification tests. So when you go back in every 5 years to recertify, the tests are not as stringent as they are for the initial testing. So I was able to last time just go in and pass all the tests. Anyway, ASE certification, of course tools. Be prepared if you're an automotive technician that you will be buying tools for the rest of your existence, period. I mean, I showed my toolbox in a video and I'm still buying tools. In fact, even in that video you see 2 new tools that I had bought that day, and it's never going to end. So be prepared for that. But good tools will help you do the job well, faster, efficient. They will just make your life that much easier. Lastly, I'm going to close with this. If you're going to invest that kind of time and effort into your career, make sure that you get something back. And what I mean by that is when you're out there looking for a job, look for the benefits. A lot of technician jobs do have a lot of great benefits and things like that, but they may not kick in for a while. But you know, really try to negotiate your future because you worked hard. You will work hard to become a competent technician. You deserve a decent salary. You deserve a lot of things that you may or may not get. There are some shops out there that are really great and take care of their technicians well. Other shops out there that have different philosophies and different ways of doing things that I don't think would be as good for a technician that's starting out. So if I were you and you're starting out, I would try to find a place where there's a lot of room and potential for learning new things. Because like I said, you may think you know something when you get out of school, but you don't know squat until you're actually out there turning wrenches for a living. 2 very different things. In another video, I'm going to talk about what it is to actually be a technician. This is a video on how to become a technician. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you've enjoyed the first of the ETCG1 videos, which involves something outside of the actual repairs. Let me know what you think. You got a place for comments? I know you're going to tell me anyway, but I wish you all well. Have a great day, and always stay dirty. See ya.